Fónica Multiplex, La Voz Radio, desde New Haven, Connecticut, al mundo. Transmite en su canal de frecuencia modulada estereofónica multiplex La Voz Radio, desde New Haven, Connecticut, al mundo. Transmite en su canal de frecuencia modulada estereofónica multiplex La Voz Radio, desde New Haven, Connecticut, al mundo.
Our music and dancing connects us. From the very first beat to the very last echo.
Are you back for good? Here for business.
We all know that gentrification is a dirty word in this city.
You turned your back on your family for a payout.
This change isn't for us. It's to remove us.
Se rumora que salimos a cazar, que andamos en máscara.
If one building stands firm, it can't complete the project.
This ain't no step up. At least we doing something.
It's double the market price. There are two languages, no y no.
Junior, what the hell are you doing? How hard would you fight for everything your father believed in?
The New York Salsa Throwdown is in 2 weeks. This can help us reach our goal.
There's something worth preserving here.
You go to your brother. You need him.
They could turn off all these lights and tear all this down. We still gonna shine.
Eso. Y comenzamos con nada más, nada menos con la película Shine. We are live over here en La Voz Hispana Radio TV. Y estamos aquí y vamos a hablar hoy en español y en inglés. It's going to be in Spanglish because we have all the people from the movie Shine. We are very excited to do this interview because I know, I'm personally know one, the writer, the director, and the producer, Anthony Nardillo, que se encuentra por allá por Hawaii. And we've been talking by phone back and forward the entire time. I want to introduce Sael Aponte. Sael Aponte is here with me, and he's going to be my co-host in the show. Mira, no vemos a Sael. We don't see Sael. Let's see Sael. Sael is my co-host. He's going to be here with me, and we're going to have an amazing interview. So important to support Latinos, ¿verdad, Sael?
Absolutely. I want to welcome everybody who's tuning in right now, people from last week, people who are just tuning in for the first time. Again, this is going to be in Spanglish. It will be in English and Spanish. And today we have a lot of interviews.
I know. We are so excited after we have a great time in the Salsa Congress this year. Talk about it.
That was incredible. We got to see Karen and Ricardo from World of Dance.
Oh my God. And we have a lot of surprise because the next week we have Karen and Ricardo, an exclusive interview for here for La Voz Hispana. And we are very excited because we finally talked with them about this amazing job they're doing representing Latinos in the show World of Dance with Jennifer Lopez. And we have an exclusive interview and a lot of surprises because maybe we got to have the exclusive who is going to be the winner.
Some secrets.
Because we know everything. But today is all about Shine. And it's going to be the entire hour talking about this amazing, spectacular movie. I know from the beginning everything these people worked to make this movie possible. And I'm very excited because we need to support this movie. It's coming to the theater October 5th.
October 5th, everyone. And since we're also live, I just want to let you know that we'll be reading comments. And if you have anything you want to ask during the interviews, if you have any really big comments that you want to say, just message us on the Facebook Live and then we'll talk about it.
We talk about it. And we got to start with one of the beautiful stars of the movie. We have Kimberly Flores. Kimberly, que ella hace de Josie en la película. Kimberly.
Yes, hello.
¿Cómo estás, belleza?
Hello.
Muy bien, gracias.
Oh my
How
God.
are you?
Very good. I'm very excited you're part of the show today because we go to shine the entire hour. And you're ready to shine, yeah?
I'm ready to shine. Are you ready to shine?
Oh, I'm shined for a long time, mama. Listen, I know you're a big part of the movie. Your name in the movie is Josie. But let's talk a little bit about the movie because I wanted the people start to know why it's so important to support this movie and why we need to go to the theater to see this amazing production from Anthony.
Yes. Okay. Well, Shine is a wonderful passion project by the director Anthony Nardillo, and it's about two Puerto Rican brothers from New York, Spanish Harlem, and they're the top salsa dancers in the New York salsa scene. They're separated after a tragedy, and then get reunited later, many years later, on opposing sides of gentrification. My character Josie is a childhood sweetheart to one of the brothers. And I am on the side of gentrification that is fighting to keep our neighborhood dance studio that we all grew up in. So it touches on a lot of topics about gentrification, about preserving our culture, about being a newer generation and knowing about our history and our roots, including dancing, including the music. And you'll have a wonderful backdrop of music. The soundtrack is all Fania music from the Fania All-Stars.
Eso.
Tito Puente, Celia Cruz, La Lupe. So if you're unaware of that kind of music, it allows you the opportunity to be introduced to it.
Okay.
And it also teaches us a bit about the neighborhood and how salsa has been a big part of New York's history.
Wow, and listen, y se baila mucha salsa, ¿verdad?
Muchísimo salsa.
I know, listen, I watched the trailer like 1,000 times. I don't see the movie yet, and I'm very excited. Oh my God, I want to see more because it's absolutely amazing how they get the attention about the fire, about the dancing, about the culture, about the Puerto Rican flag everywhere. It's like I need to go to see the movie.
Yes, we're so happy. You know, the best part about this movie is every extra in the background, and I use the word extra lightly, are all professional salsa dancers from all around the world. We literally got the best from New York and internationally. And they put their blood, sweat, and tears into being a part of this movie because it's the first time real traditional salsa has been represented in a movie. Not just what we see, and I love all the shows on TV like Dancing with the Stars, but this isn't ballroom, this is street style salsa.
Y eso es lo que nos gusta. Mira, y de esos lighting extra, yo estaba ahí, yo era uno de esos extras.
You're shining in the background.
I know. Listen, it's very funny. You can't even make a joke. A lot of people say, Freddie, you were in the movie. He said, well, I don't even want to say if I'm in the movie because I don't see the movie yet. I know I was there.
Which day? You have to tell me.
But you know what? I was in the last day because what happened is I was working with Anthony in the beginning. Actually, he invited me to be part of the movie a little bit more, but I was traveling to France when he filming in New York. And the day I came back for France, that is exactly the last day of shooting in New York City. And he said, mira, arranca para acá que vamos a ponerte aunque sea un... I remember I'm changing the airport, and I remember I'm wearing like a bright blue jacket because if for any reason people don't see me, at least I know what's the blue jacket.
You can say, that's me with the blue
That is
jacket.
me.
Or that's my arm.
That is me. That is my arms. But listen, it was very exciting for many reasons because you guys do an amazing job. I was there. I saw how much passion, and when you mention street dance, it's very true. If this is street dance, like we need to love, we need to respect in the same way we respect any kind of dance, okay? Because we are salseros and we love street salsa dance, and that is exactly what Anthony bring to the movie. Like that is so absolutely amazing. And Josie, because ahora te llama Josie en la película, ¿verdad? Josie, let's talk a little bit about secret. Josie, tú tienes novio en la película, you're married, you have boyfriend. What's going on over there? Because something going on over there in that movie with Josie.
Oh yes. Well, my character grows up in the same dance studio with the brothers.
Okay.
And we all train from being youngsters to teenagers to young adults.
Okay.
And we all become the best of the best in the salsa community.
Okay.
When one of the brothers leaves, I continue on. And I own the dance studio, but I'm doing it because I fall in love with one of the brothers.
Oh,
who is my high school sweetheart, but really he's the one I think I'm going to spend my life with. And we thought we were going to travel the world together as dancers, and that was my dream and my hope and my goal. Some things change and things happen. You know how life is.
I know. Listen. Y no nos puede decir un secreto que pasó, ¿verdad? Que no tenemos que ir a ver la película.
That's right. We can't
Caramba.
Much,
yo tengo que hablar con Anthony que me mande la película ya. Because I need to see what's happened with Josie. Porque
everyone will be able to see it nationwide very, very soon on October 5th.
October 5th. I can't wait. And the people from everywhere can see the movie. We need to support this movie. We need to support all these Latinos. Something you want to ask Josie?
Absolutely. Josie, just what was your favorite part of being a part of this film?
Oh my goodness. Honestly, this project has been near and dear to my heart because the director, Anthony Naudilolo, came up with the concept 10 years ago and really wanting to show authenticity. That was the most important thing. We wanted to authentically represent our community. And I say our community because I was a professional salsa dancer for 15 years. Wow. So this was my life. The most amazing part was to allow not just myself, but all the dancers and the people involved who put so much love and energy and passion into this community to finally get their opportunity to be seen, to shine, to finally get their opportunity to shine, and for the world to see what we do. And from the music to the musicians, to all of the actors and all of the dancers, we've been a part of the salsa community. All of the cast are professional salsa dancers, and many are from the actual salsa scene that we're depicting. So there was just a beautiful culmination of everyone finally having the opportunity to be seen. That, to me, is really special, and I can't wait until October 5th when everyone in the world can see it.
I think everyone is going to be ready. Everyone is going to be ready to see this movie because it's absolutely amazing. This weekend I was in the International Salsa Congress in New York City, and actually we saw Grisel over there. Grisel was there. I'm sorry, and she
I love her.
I know who don't love Griselle. Actually, she was in
Everyone loves. They're crazy if they don't.
I'm sorry. She was in the show actually last week talking about the Salsa Congress. When I was there, I said, let's talk about Shine now because we talk a lot about the Salsa Congress already. And we have an interview with Griselle. Actually, you can put the interview with Griselle like other people can see what we talk with Griselle. Just stay there. Don't go nowhere because we got to see.
I won't go anywhere.
You better stay there.
I'm here.
I'm sorry. I'm coughing now. And we got to see this great interview with Griselle Ponce over there in the International Salsa Congress this year. Ready? Let's go to see Griselle. Vamos a ver la Griselle ahora. Vamos a ver qué tengo. Guapa de Nueva York, Griselle Ponce, que estamos aquí. Y Griselle, ya vas para el stage.
Sí, estamos haciendo el challenge, el Diva Challenge, y como te prometí, tenía una sorpresa. Tengo 5 hombres.
Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué no me trajiste a mí para bailar con ustedes?
Bueno, será para el próximo.
Pero Griselle, algo rapidito, sabemos que viene una película que tú vas a estar, que estás bailando, fuiste parte de la coreografía, cuéntame de eso.
Así es, Shine the Movie sale en teatros, hay más de 600 teatros. Octubre 5 de este año yo fui coreógrafa de la película, hice 5 coreografías, así que estoy súper entusiasmada de que ya salga. Ya yo vi un preview y creo que ustedes van a quedar locos con lo que van a ver.
Y estás lista para el Diva Challenge ahora, estás en la película, ¿qué más planes tienes, Griselle?
Bueno, tengo otros planes, estoy expandiendo mi grupo de baile por el resto del mundo, así que tengo mi World Project. Además de eso, esta noche me dan un premio, así que estoy extremadamente contenta. Gracias.
Como siempre, esta mujer yo la adoro porque es una latina de esa que ha sabido poner el nombre de los latinos y de la Isla del Encanto en alto. Un besote a mi gente de A Otro Nivel.
Besito a todos ustedes que siempre sintonizan con A Otro Nivel con Fressy Ramírez.
Y ahora con Griselle Ponce.
Así es.
¿Cómo está? Griselle, te preguntamos un pasito ahí divino de eso que tú haces.
Espérate, agarra aquí entonces. Un pasito.
Un pasito. Hámelo todo, libra. Eso, mira. Hermosa. Pero espérate, tú nunca ya hemos bailado. Y nos vamos con A Otro Nivel y Griselle Ponce. Qué rico, ¿viste cómo gozamos con Griselle Ponce, Josie?
I love Griselle so much. She's so wonderful.
Pues mira,
she was really, really wonderful to me and a wonderful choreographer on the project, along with Charlie Garcia and our director of choreography, Lyric Cruz. Everyone just gave their such passion, and she was my right hand throughout this whole filming process.
Pues mira, Kimberly, un saludito a nuestra gente hispana también que ve el programa para que también vayan a ver la película.
¿Qué?
Un saludito a toda la gente hispana que tenemos conectado también para que vayan a ver la película.
Sí, muchísimas gracias a toda la gente que está interesado a ver la película. Por favor, el 5 de octubre, vete para el cine, de la película.
Vamos a estar todos conectados en el cine.
La música, el baile y todo.
Kimberly, pero tú eres muy guapa, ¿oíste? Tú estás guapísima. Mira, lamentable, aunque tú no lo creas, tu nombre nos llegó porque sé que estuvimos buscando. We tried to set up all the interview to have everybody at the same time, and we don't have picture of you in the screen because normally we put the picture because we get the name like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
But let's do it. But I'm promise after the interview I got to put the picture of all the cast like that. You can see all these beautiful people from the movie Shine, okay?
Gracias,
un besote.
Thank you so much.
Josie, but
un besote grande, gracias.
Y todos a Shine este próximo octubre 5, que vamos, the movie is going to be in everywhere, okay? Thank you.
All over the country, October 5th. Thank you.
Thank you, Josie. I see you soon. Bye, honey. Ciao. Oh my God, beautiful. Kimberly is really gorgeous, okay? I know we don't have the picture of her, but I promise I'm going to put the picture of Kimberly.
Imagine a beautiful woman.
I know, she's gorgeous. Okay, nos vamos ahora con uno de los grandes, one of the guys like everybody would love to be next to him, dancing next to him. He is Jorge Burgos, and Jorge Burgos, mejor conocido como Ataca. Él va a estar ahora, we got to have him in interview, and that is going to be the next one from the movie Shine, and I just want everybody to know. Jorge,
sí,
¿cómo estás?
Estamos conectados.
Estamos conectados finalmente. We just finished talking with Kimberly. Yes,
I'm watching you guys right now live.
Oh, you're watching live of it.
I'm checking you guys out.
But looking Ataca, el hombre del buen vestir, porque siempre estás impecable. Always you looking sharp.
I try.
Listen to me.
You too, Freddie. I follow you too. Your style is amazing.
Okay, we try. Maybe we say like that. We try. No, but listen, Jorge, you are one of these Latinos really making the difference. I'm very, very proud to talk to you for many reasons. It's not just to dance, everything you're doing in the dance industry, promoting Latino, bringing the Latin music everywhere you go, bringing the salsa music, and now you are in a movie in the way you deserve. I'm very happy for you, and I'm very happy for this production to have a man like you in the movie.
Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm really talking with my heart because I follow you too, and you are absolutely amazing. You know, everything you're doing is with so much taste and so much passion, and now you had the opportunity to show your talent in amazing production as Shine. Let's talk a little bit more about Jorge Burgos, que ahora eres Ralphie.
Rafi.
Vamos a hablar de Rafi un poquito en la película. Let's talk about Rafi in the movie.
Okay. Ralphie is one of the two brothers that obviously were from a young age were the top salsa dancers in the Latin scene, and then a tragedy kind of sets us apart and moves us away, and then I end up coming back to my neighborhood, and I am pretty much caught in this kind of opposite ends feel with my brother. So I'm actually working as a high position for a more basically a real estate development project that's pretty much trying to come into Spanish Harlem and kind of renovate, change the culture, basically what we call whitewash the neighborhood. And that's where it all kind of it's all kind of put together, where we utilize the dancing and the family and our culture and all that to try and unite both worlds.
And Jorge, how important is this movie for you right now, for everything is going on with Latinos? How more important is for you, for the community, to bring this this amazing topic about united, about dancing, about Latinos? Because no matter what, we are Puerto Rican, or we are from Dominican Republic, or we are from Mexico, we are Latinos, and that is the key over here.
Well, specifically for me, I was born in Puerto Rico, raised in Orlando. So obviously, the Puerto Rican blood runs through my veins 100%. And then also for those that don't know, I'm known around the world for my bachata. I travel the world teaching bachata. I have a few viral videos on YouTube for bachata. But my first love was salsa. That's what really got me into this whole community and world of dance. So it was basically just a perfect opportunity for me to showcase my talent in the salsa world, and showcase the love that I have for salsa, and also to be put in a position to where I'm promoting my culture, my Latin family, my culture, my music. It was just absolutely amazing. My parents are so proud. My families are and my friends and everything are so proud. So for me, it really was everything. And I think also too, on top of that, why this was so important for me was this is my first time ever doing a movie. This is my first time ever acting. I've never acted before.
It's amazing.
I was just in the right place at the right time.
It's amazing. And a quick question about it, because it's very important, like when you say the first time. And what do you think, because everybody go to theater all the time to watch movie, everybody's excited to watch movie, you be part of the movie, what message you bring to the people to say we need to go to see this movie? What has made this movie different to any movie we watched before?
I mean, I think it's just the perfect time for all Latinos to stand up and to find that beacon of hope and motivation with everything that's happening. Obviously, with Hurricane Maria, all the different other Latin countries that are going through their struggles. It's just a perfect moment right now for Latinos to have something that they could fall back on and feel really proud about. Everything from what we really strive to push in this movie, which is family, culture, love, strength, unity. It's just all there, everything. And then obviously the perks are you get amazing dancing, amazing music, and just such a beautiful storyline. And then obviously, as Kimberly mentioned as well, you do get to see some of these dancers that travel the world, some of your favorite artists that you've been following forever. You get to now see them on the big screen. So it's just all put into one. It's just an amazing synergy of everything.
I was excited. Actually, I saw you because I was in the last day of filming in New York City, and I remember when I was there, the energy of each dancer, the commitment they have, the passion they have. There was no competing. They was just giving the 100% to show to the world Latinos can work together, dancers can work together to make amazing production like this one shine.
No, it was truly, especially for me, since it was my first experience behind a camera, to have the support of all the dancers. My cast members were absolutely amazing, so supportive, so driving and motivating to me to work hard and, helping me throughout the way, and just to be around people like David Zayas, Alicia Rayner, that have been in this industry for so long. And then obviously, of course, Tony, the man behind this whole amazing project, he believed in me, so to see all these dancers, actors, Latinos, non-Latinos come together and unify to basically bring this project into fruition was just truly just special. It really, really was special, and I felt it from day one till the end of the process, when obviously the director was saying it's a wrap. It was just so beautiful.
Amazing.
And since you're portraying the opposite side of gentrification, is there anything you learned in the process? Is there anything you want to communicate to your audience?
I mean, yes, it's a challenge. Obviously, you're as a Latino, I'm put in a position to where, I have priorities. I have my work and I have my career that I've been working so hard for. But then you have on this other end, your family. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I think throughout the movie, it's just a constant struggle for Ralphie throughout the movie of balancing or trying to balance what is his job and his career with what he knows, which is his family, his community, and his culture. So I definitely, it's a tough position to be in, and I'm really proud. Honestly, I want to say I'm really, really proud to have been put in that situation, because Latinos, Latinos can be put in that situation too, where they can be caught in this position of controversy, especially when it comes to gentrification, changing, making changes for a community that we think is good for the community, but maybe not so much. The key, and what I really truly learned, and what I hope everyone gets out of this, is it's all about balance. Really, it's just carrying a balance between what you think what is right, and what, obviously what you may think it's right. You have to always go with your gut and follow your heart, and follow your family. And I think that was a great journey for me throughout this whole movie.
Mira, Jorge, y lo más importante, que se baila salsa en toda la película.
Seguramente. Nosotros, en verdad, esta película, la música es increíble.
Impresionante.
El baile increíble. Un saludo a todos los coreógrafos por el trabajo, el esfuerzo que le metieron a esta película. Nosotros entrenamos mucho para no solo ser actores, pero para enseñar ese nivel de baile que tenemos. Pero no, cuando lo ves, es música que te va a dar hasta que mira, me está dando goosebumps.
I know. Pero Anthony, Jorge, perdón, pero listen, you know why you don't need to be an actor in this movie? Because you guys was acting, they was putting the passion in this movie. It's a lot, I think the energy, when I was over there in the filming and I saw you guys working together, it was so much passion. I say, oh my God, they are not acting, they look like in the way they are because they just love what they're doing. And I think that is what is make the difference in this movie. I feel like and I'm glad I was there, because sometimes when we're promoting a movie, the people just go to the movie because it's popular, because maybe the producer is super famous in Hollywood. But this movie, this movie is full of passion, and it's famous because we have a lot of Latinos in the movie with a lot of talent, and they are famous because they put in the 100% in the movie, and that is for me very important.
And I think that's what really drove me also, to be a part of a family, that was truly passionate and truly driven with the storyline, with everything that was involved with this movie. It really did help my first experience acting, be a lot more comfortable. I worked my ass off to really prove, my role, myself, and my potential to everyone a part of this movie and everyone that's going to watch it. So, but you're right. Everyone's passion and drive around me is what really drove myself and I think everyone else on the cast.
Mira, ahora, antes eras dancer, ahora te ponemos en el screen como actor y bailarín. Ya tienes otro título.
Ay, no, demasiado. En verdad nunca lo pensé, pero estoy súper feliz.
Tú sabes que
un privilegio para mí.
Tú sabes que esto se filmó. This one is get filmed you guys started filming like 3 years ago, yeah, or 2 years ago. But I have a surprise over here. Papa, ¿tienes el video de Gilbert? Hace 3 años atrás, 2 años atrás, cuando ustedes estaban filmando en Mama Juana, si no me equivoco, que yo estuve ahí en esa filmación. I was there in this filming. I am interviewed Gilbert, and we had the interviews Gilbert 3 years ago. Like that, you guys can see what everything he shared with us about the movie. You can put it. Let's do it. Let's see Gilbert 3 years ago.
Shine, estamos súper contentos de tenerte. Sí. ¿Cómo tú te sientes ser parte de esta gran producción?
Para mí es un honor. Este mundo de salsa yo no lo conozco mucho, pero lo que yo he visto ahora, que también lo viste tú, es una energía magnética, y para mí el hacer un papel de un salsero de Nueva York es un honor. Encantado.
Sí. Porque no eres puertorriqueño.
No, yo soy nacido en México.
O sea, eres mexicano. Tienes una trayectoria en el baile que todo el mundo conoce, porque estuviste con una mega estrella como Jennifer López, has trabajado con Cristina Aguilera. ¿Cómo te sientes ahora dar ese cambio tan grande y entrar a este mercado que es totalmente diferente?
Bueno, yo la primera vez que intenté a la actuación era en Stomp the Yard, donde maté a Chris Brown. Eso fue hace como 7 años. Y desde entonces me iba en giras a bailar, pero siempre estudiaba o audicionaba para proyectos como actor. Pero este año 2015 le pedí a Dios el transition de bailarina a actor, y los proyectos me están respondiendo.
Pues sí, pues mira, nos encontramos aquí en el set, como puede ver, hay ruido, está toda la acción. Nosotros nos sentimos súper orgullosos.
Gracias.
Una porque eres latino,
sí.
Una porque tienes una trayectoria increíble y un cambio grande de estar en escenario tan poderoso por los estados, y ahora aceptar un reto en una película son cambios muy grandes. Sí. Así que bienvenidos, así que un saludo a toda la comunidad salsera, sí. A todos los bailarines de la película, sí. Tienen grandes bailarines y tú eres parte de esos bailarines, así que
gracias. Y por favor apoyen al director Anthony Nardolillo. Él ha metido mucha energía para que la gente vea esta película. La película se llama Shine, por favor díganle a todo el mundo, vayan al cine y apoyen, es una historia latina, lo tenemos que apoyar.
Gracias mil.
Hasta luego.
Bye bye. Y Shine.
Y ahí estábamos con Gilbert, que fue una entrevista que yo le hice prácticamente 3 años atrás. 3 years ago, we do this interview with Gilbert.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah,
that was beautiful. That was truly beautiful. It's obviously good to see, Gilbert. Gilbert obviously on screen is my brother, but really truly, became so close and, basically like a brother to me now in real life. We really shared a bond doing this movie together. And as you said, Freddie, again, that passion, that drive for all Latin countries, all Latin, communities, I think it really helped myself and Gilbert build a really, really strong connection and just genuinity throughout the entire movie. So yeah, it's amazing. It was a privilege working with Gilbert.
No, it's amazing when good people get together to do good stuff, and I think Anthony really put an amazing team to working with him, and he chose an amazing actor for this movie. And actors, because you guys are actors, ¿ok? Ya se acabó, ya ustedes son actores y demás. Y yo que tuve la oportunidad de conocer a Gilbert, muy humilde, very good guy, like with so much passion. It's very funny because he's an amazing dancer. He done with Christina Aguilera, he done with Jennifer Lopez, and he say, no, I'm learning from everybody because these salseros are really real salseros. He was scared. He said, oh my God, I never done salsa, but these people are crazy good, Freddie. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to beat these people.
So that showcases a lot about Gilbert too, because as he mentioned, this is his first time really kind of warping himself into the salsa scene.
I know.
And just seeing him train on moves that some of us have been learning for years and years and years, and just to see him pick up material and then put that into effect during the movie was beautiful. Was beautiful to see.
Yeah, that is true. Pues Jorge, ya terminamos contigo, pero antes de irnos, ¿por qué te dicen Jorge Ataca? Cuéntamelo de Ataca para la gente cuéntamelo de Ataca porque
porque yo ataco la tarima.
No, yo me asusté, Jorge.
Fue un nombre que me lo pusieron cuando inicié mi carrera de baile, porque la primera canción que yo bailé, que era una salsa, en la canción el cantante grita, ataca Georgie, ataca, y después luego todos mis compañeros me empezaron a gritar ataca Georgie, después vino Ataca, y después luego vino mi pareja de baile, y ahora somos Ataca la Alemana, conoció en YouTube.
Ok, but that is what about. Ahora sabemos por qué te dicen Ataca. Ahora Jorge Ataca.
Ahí es.
Y vamos a atacar bien fuerte Shine in the theater October 5th. We need to go to see the movie. After this interview, you remember, you can see the show in La Voz Radio TV. You can see la página de Otro Nivel, like you can share everywhere, please, because that is the only way we can continue supporting this actor. This video is going to be always in my page, like in the page de La Voz Hispana también, and everybody just share, because I wanted the people continue know about these amazing actors and dancers from the movie. Jorge, un placer hablar contigo, de verdad.
Igual para mí, gracias por tenerme y gracias al público por estar aquí presente, y lo vemos en los teatros octubre 5.
Ok, y a bailar se ha dicho. Ok, vamos.
Thank you for joining.
No, bye, Jorge.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
Ok, vamos a ir ahora a una pausa. Let's go to una pausita. Vamos a get to a little break, and we coming back, because when we coming back, we go to be with Anthony Nardillo, que es the writer, director, and producer of the movie Shine.
Get ready, you guys don't want to miss it.
I know.
From the very first beat to the very last echo.
Are you back for good? Here for business.
We all know that gentrification is a dirty word in this city.
You turned your back on your family for a payout.
This change isn't for us. It's to remove us.
Transmite en su canal de frecuencia modulada estereofónica multiplex La Voz Radio, desde New Haven, Connecticut, al mundo.
Soy Eva Bermúdez Zimmerman. Por favor, únase a nosotros en el New Haven Green el domingo 9 de septiembre a la 1 de la tarde, donde nos levantaremos para el clima, empleos y justicia. Los impactos del crisis climático están alrededor de nosotros, incluyendo las olas de calor, las inundaciones y el devastador daño causado por el huracán María en Puerto Rico, que obligó muchas familias y amigos de sus hogares. Nuestra manifestación incluye una llamada para mejor apoyo de FEMA, energía limpia y buenos trabajos en la reparación de la isla. Después marcharemos a los sitios de progreso, así como una lucha en apoyo de los trabajadores de la Unión, los inmigrantes y la energía verde. Por favor, únase a Connecticut Puerto Rican Agenda, 350CT y Sierra Club. Espero verte. Para más información, visita el enlace 350ct.org.
Familias de Connecticut que necesitan ayuda financiera para pagar el cuidado de sus niños. Care for Kids está aceptando solicitudes. Care for Kids ayuda a los padres a pagar por un servicio de calidad mientras trabajan, asisten a la escuela o reciben capacitación. Para más información, vaya a ctcareforkids.com o llame 1-888-214-5437. Care for Kids es un programa de la Oficina de Early Childhood.
Estás escuchando La Voz Hispana Radio.
Our music and dancing connects us. From the very first beat to the very last echo.
Are you back for good? Here for business.
We all know that gentrification is a dirty word in this city.
You turned your back on your family for a payout.
This change isn't for us. It's to remove us.
Se rumora que salimos a cazar, que andamos en máscara.
Buenas, y regresamos aquí a los estudios de la voz radio tv.com y estamos en los estudios de la voz radio y estamos aquí en mi segmento A Otro Nivel con Fressy Ramírez. Estamos súper contentos because hemos tenido a parte del elenco de la película Shine y ahora nos vamos a comunicar con Anthony Nardillo. For the people that connect, what?
Oh, go to Facebook Live. A Otro Nivel con Fressy Ramírez.
Yeah, I tried to wake him up because he was like so busy looking himself in the camera.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I'm actually sitting here looking for comments.
For comments, like people come. Actually, you know what? Let's read some of the comments over here. Okay, no, let's call Anthony because he's in Hawaii right now, and he said, "Freddy, I just have 10 minutes left." Let's start with Anthony. He's the writer. I want to say hi to Antonia Robles Claudio, que es la mamá de Claudio, que Claudio no se encuentra con nosotros. Claudio is not with us because he's in football play. Yeah,
it was cool.
It was cool. Anthony, we calling Anthony? Anthony.
Hey, Freddie, I'm stepping outside.
Okay, Anthony, you are outside because you're in Hawaii.
That's right.
Oh my God, you're in Hawaii. But listen, I know you don't have too much time because right now you are directing another movie in Hawaii. But let's talk a little bit about Shine because we're coming to the theater October 5th, and you are the writer, you are the director, and you are the producer.
Yes, well, I'm one of two producers. Sandra and I produced this together.
Okay, yes.
Writer, director.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the movie. We talked with Kimberly already, with Jorge, and they are so excited about the movie. But you now as a producer, and let's talk a little bit more about how you feel about this final result.
I'm excited. You know, we got to show the movie at Urban World, so we got to test it out with an audience, and it was well received. And then we had a private screening in LA where, you know, we had a lot of industry people, and screening the movie in LA, that's your toughest audience because those are, you know, they're industry people. They do this for a living, and there it was well received as well. I'm sure Kimberly or Jorge has probably already mentioned Christina Aguilera had posted that night. We were on Entertainment Tonight, so that was a litmus test. That was like a test to see that, you know, that we have a product that others outside of ourselves think is good, because of course we're going to believe in our own product, but it's one thing for people outside of your circle to see it the same. So I'm ready for the world to see this movie.
Anthony, what we got to see in this movie, and we ask this one to everybody, what we got to see in this movie different to any movie that people normally go to see in the theater?
You're gonna see an honest story. That's the one thing. You're gonna see something that's very honest. There's no hidden agenda. There's a strong story. There's strong values in place. You're gonna see Latinos represented the way that we live and talk and eat and be, are every day. You're going to hear an incredible arrangement of music, probably some of the best compositions of Fania and some other salsa tracks that you've heard in a single film.
Wow.
You're going to see dancing like you've never seen before. Dancing the way that those in the scene that go to nightclubs around the world or that attend congresses or festivals, the same way. I mean, from great turn patterns to footwork, but most importantly, you're gonna feel the dancers dance. They're not just dancing, but they're really you're feeling their heart and souls as you watch them on screen. And then just a really great story. It's not predictable. It doesn't end the way most dance movies end, and I think it ends. I think it ends strong. What I wanted to achieve was allow people to suspend reality for an hour and a half and forget where they were, and that's what I'm hoping they get.
Bueno, yo estoy que no puedo esperar. Ya yo he promocionado esto como 25,000 veces hoy en Instagram y es bien satisfactorio porque Anthony, yo te vi trabajando desde el primer día.
Hey Freddie, I'm sorry. It's a little hard to hear you. You were good before.
Now you hear me better?
Sounds like you're
You hear me
better now, yeah.
Okay. No, I saw you how much you work from the beginning. I remember when we went to New York and the first time you just still working to try to get the money to make this movie possible, and after that to see the result now, I feel like it feels so good. Like I said, he made it. He get there. He showed to the world like a Latino we got to be representing the right way.
And Kimberly said something about this project starting a little over 10 years ago and 3 years of filming. How has the movie changed over time? Has your idea changed from the original concept? Has it grown?
Yeah, no, good question. So, we started this 11 years ago when it was a short film. And at the time, the one common element at the time with the short film were the brothers. It was the brothers and the father, but it didn't have anything to do with gentrification. It had more of a cliche kind of, true old Hollywood, I guess. There were gangsters in it. And so, I was new. I never went to film school. I'd never written. So after trying to raise the financing and with all the failed attempts, the silver lining was it gave me a lot more time to mature as a filmmaker and to develop the story. So the story really started. I must have done 28 rewrites on that script before I had partnered up with 2 other writers, and it was probably in 2012 with the theme of gentrification where I thought, maturing as a filmmaker, doing music videos and commercials and trying to write and get this, I said, I want to have something. I don't want just music and dance and some arbitrary story, but something that was of real substance, and that was the theme of gentrification, something that I saw was happening in New York and around all other cities. So it evolved, and with that evolved the characters. Characters came and went in the versions of the script. The ending changed multiple times, and even all the way through production. If you read the script and watch the final movie, there's a lot of differences, and that's because I think people probably heard that movies, sometimes made in the cutting room, when you start doing post-production and editing, things come to life that you didn't necessarily see before. So it has evolved, and it's evolved for the best. We've taken this story as far as we can. There's nothing that I would do different considering the budget and the circumstances. I wouldn't change anything about this movie.
Oh my God, I'm very happy for you, Anthony. I know you are absolutely commitment for this movie, and actually it's got to be in how many theaters in United States?
We're going to be in a little over 600 theaters. We're going to be, which is 100 more theaters than El Cantante opened. So it's that puts us in every city. I mean, we're out in cities like Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas. We're in Portland, Oregon. We're in Hawaii. I mean, we're in probably 50 different cities, if not more, across the country. So anybody, anywhere, pretty much can find at least one theater that's playing Shine where they live.
Oh wow, that is beautiful, Anthony. I'm very happy. Listen,
and those theaters, by the way, Freddie, I need to say, so those theaters, because we are an independent film, you'll start seeing in 2 or 3 weeks the listings of those theaters on the website and on Fandango. We're already on Fandango. It's just the theater listings aren't there yet, but you will start seeing our trailer has started playing in theaters this week. We're supposed to get a list of where it's playing, but our theater is in trailers, and you'll start seeing our movie poster pop up in the window casings in theaters.
Wow.
And you can also find the trailer on YouTube as well, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You can also find the trailer on YouTube as well?
Yeah, you can find the trailer on YouTube. You can find it it's actually on a lot of these big trailer websites as well. They picked it up when we did our mass wide press release. It's on Fandango, it's on Apple iTunes, it's everywhere, but the main trailer is on our page, the Shine the Movie YouTube page. If you go into YouTube and just search Shine Trailer, we actually come up. We're the number one under the sponsored ad.
Anthony, because you're on top of this, we need to do it. We need to do it the right way, and you really doing it the right way. I'm very, very happy for you. And listen, Anthony, I know you need to go because you're working in Hawaii. How is Hawaii? Is good?
Yeah, and I'm not directing. I'm not directing a movie.
Okay, why you go there?
But I'm actually shadow directing Brian Spicer on Hawaii 5-0. I'm shadowing him on the 200th episode of Hawaii 5-0.
Okay,
and
great.
what this is to do is to get me ready to direct this show as well as Magnum PI.
Okay, fantastic. But listen, Anthony, de verdad, un placer hablar contigo. It's a pleasure to talk with you. I know we're going to be talking more because we need to continue promoting this movie. I just want to say to everybody, this show is going to be in Facebook. You can share everywhere you want because we're going to have an amazing interview with all the people from the movie. Like that, we can continue supporting the movie, and we got to keep it like that. Okay?
Thank you. Un fuerte abrazo, ¿ok?
Sabe que se le quiere mucho. Y mira, vamos a nos vemos y seguimos hablando luego de que se acabe el show, ¿ok?
Dale, perfecto.
Okay,
un abrazo,
bye. Siempre. Ahora vamos a hablar con Sandra. We got to talk with Sandra, ¿verdad? You have something else over there? Oh, listen, hay algo muy curioso, porque cuando estaban haciendo el filming de la película, yo pude captar cositas que pasaban backstage y vamos a mostrar ahí todos los ensayos que habían cuando los jóvenes estaban bailando, que eso hace 3 años atrás. This one happened 3 years ago. I was over there because I am a paparazzi. They say don't film anything. I was not filming the movie. I was filming these hot girls dancing over there. That is what I really was doing. Okay, we see over there the rehearsal. That it was an amazing experience when people was rehearsal with practicing, and that is me. And let me explain you why I put that video, because I don't know if Anthony included me in the movie, and I know I want to feel like I was in the movie. I was practicing over there, and I say, for any reason Anthony don't include me in the movie, at least I can show my own video to my people like I was there. No, but that was an amazing experience, okay? Pues bueno, vamos ahí y vamos a irnos con Sandra, porque Sandra is the other producer of the movie Shine, like it's going to be in theater October 5th. Let's talk with Sandra a little bit about the movie. And before Sandra's coming, let's talk about the Congress. We have a great time in the Congress. Let's talk about Karen and Ricardo perform.
If you weren't there, you need to watch the YouTube videos that are going to be posted on the Salsa Congress website.
Was amazing. I want to say congratulations to Maria Torres. I want to say congratulations to Edwin Rivera. I want to say hi and congratulations to Natalie, because she put an amazing production there. Edwin, Maria, ¿quién más? Grisel, everyone. And now, and hi to everybody in the Salsa Congress. They do an amazing, and Angelique, you was looking gorgeous, and Brian too. I just want to say everybody in the Salsa Congress this weekend was amazing. And actually, we saw the big poster of Shine we saw the big poster of Shine in the Salsa Congress, and now we have online in the line Sandra Barona. Sandra.
Hi, how's it going?
¿Cómo estás, muñeca?
Bien, gracias.
Mira, Sandra, te tenemos aquí ya en el estudio. We have you over here. Let's talk about Shine. We've been talking about Shine for 1 hour, but we are very excited to see the movie.
Yes, it's very exciting.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the movie and your experience in the movie.
Oh, wow. My experience in the movie, well, there were so many moving parts. I guess I could say that we had so many different locations, and so with my experience, it was the first time filming in New York, and it was so awesome to see the community come out and help us, being a production that they weren't aware of, and just all the community in like the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, like everyone just, from their apartments, they would come out and they would want to help and be part of it, and that was really awesome to experience filming in New York for me. Like, I've never witnessed that in LA before, like so much love from the community.
Go ahead.
And what is the audience you're trying to reach with this film? Is it Latinos? Is it more than Latinos? Is it an inclusive in the culture?
I would say all Latinos, even though, the story is Puerto Rican, but I myself am Mexicana, del DF, and our DP, he's also Mexicano from Mexico, our production designer, Louis, as well. So, we connected with the story not being Puerto Rican, and I think it's just a universal story, it's a story about like unity and love and brotherhood. So we're trying to reach all across the board, not just one ethnicity, just across the board. And so far, even out here in LA, all of my Mexican, friends and colleagues and people and family, they're all excited. There's no division as far as like, that's not a Mexican story or any of that. Everybody's just across the board excited to see the movie.
You know what? And that is very nice in the way you present it. Like, you're Mexican, you're the producer, because that is exactly what I said in the beginning. It's all about Latinos. It's the Latino production, and that is what's the most important part. Like, we bring in an amazing, well done production to the theaters and to so many theaters. Anthony was talking like over 600 theaters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
over 600.
And that is a big challenge.
Yeah, it definitely has. We definitely have gone through a lot, to get to this point. It's been a lot of hard work, and we're just like, in awe, and we're really, excited to finally be at this point, really. It even for me, it's still a little surreal, the fact that we're going to be in theaters. Like, I almost don't believe it until I see it, until October 5th, then I think I'm going to feel like, oh my God, But at this moment, I'm still like in work mode.
No, it's absolutely. I'm very excited. I got to be honest to you. I was in the filming, like I'm in the last day almost of the filming in New York City, and when I walked to that room and I saw the energy, the passion of each of you guys, it was absolutely amazing. And I feel that is, when we was talking with Jorge, like he said, I am not an actor. It's my first time acting, but when I saw his passion in the movie, it's the commitment everybody have in this movie. I think you guys create.
Yeah. What day was this? Was this the big dance scene?
Yeah, that is the last scene. Like, that is the big dance scene. Like a.
Oh yes, the last scene in the movie. Yes.
The last scene of the movie. I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was there. I have it.
Oh wow.
Listen, if you don't see me having a bright blue jacket, if for any reason you need to, and I was one of the extras.
I'll look for you. I'll look for you now.
Please, and if for any reason you had time to edit the movie, you can include me because I had the video.
Okay, and you know what? For me as well, that scene, the filming of that, it just when I witnessed all the dancers come together for that, it was like, wow, like, I'm not a dancer myself. I mean, I love to dance, but I'm not a professional dancer. So to see them, dance this way, it made it so much more worth it, like all our hard work, and like struggles and sweat and tears.
Yes.
For that moment, that scene was just the energy, like it just threw me in like to another level.
But I feel that is the reason I'm so excited, because I don't see the other part of the movie. But when I walked to that room, I remember I was in France. I was arrived, and that is what we mentioned before. I arrived and changed my clothes in the parking lot of the John F. Kennedy Airport. I run over there because Anthony sent me a message. He said, Freddie, we need you for the last scene. We got to have all the actors over here, all the dancers. I think you can get a lot of information over here for the show. And we went over there. I said, and of course, I wanted you to be one of the extras. I remember when I walked to the room and I get that energy, it was on fire. I said, what's going on in this room? Everybody's just, in one point, it was no a dance. It's like an experience. explosion in the stage. And I said, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I cannot even move over here because these people are on fire. There was rehearsal.
Yeah, I didn't even want to work. I just wanted to watch.
And of course, I'm Kate. I remember they say, don't record anything. Remember, that is private. But of course, I'm working in the media. I take out my cell phone and I record a little bit. I say, I want to see all this. I want to see all that. But looking how good I am. I never posted until today. Today, the people see a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. And you know what? That's usually when people say don't record and stuff like that. It's because they don't want to post it, immediately.
Yeah, I know how it's people.
I love the fact that you have some behind the scenes.
I know. I have an interview Gilbert behind the scene that day. And actually, the beauty is like, guys, if you see the movie, please look. That is the last scene for the blue jacket. That was me with the blue jacket. If you see one move or at least a hand, that was me. I know Anthony.
Okay.
I know Anthony was in the filming part, and I saw he put the camera a couple times in front of me. If he deleted that scene, I would be very upset.
Unfortunately we had to cut a lot of scenes, but there was even a lot of scenes. I know. But there was a lot of scenes that I was like so bummed that had to get cut like from the beginning of the movie, and it was just like we shot a lot of amazing stuff, and it was hard to bring it down to,
I know, but you guys
an hour and a half.
In 1 hour and a half, and with so much done and so much talent. But listen, Sandra, an honor to talk to you. You're part of this amazing production, and you know what? I got to be very honest. I'm so happy you're Mexican and a Mexican working in this production too. For a lot of reasons, because we're showing to the world like Latinos can get together to working together.
Yes, we can get along. It doesn't matter.
Yes, because we are all Latino, and that is beautiful. I don't know you was Mexican.
And you know what? Now I feel like I'm Puerto Rican at heart, and just by association.
I know.
Now I'm both.
Pero mi amor, todavía no baila salsa. A ti que está caliente.
No, I do dance it. I'm just not a pro like that.
Oh, who cares? You dance after you dance. That is all about. Like after you shake it and shine, you're fine.
Okay, thank you.
But Sandra, I cannot wait to see the movie October 5th. I got to be the first one getting the ticket right there and to looking for the blue jacket.
I'll look for the blue jacket.
I know. Okay, a lot of kisses and hugs for you, Sandra.
Thank you. Same to you.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Wow. That is intensive. We have a lot of Latinos in this movie for different culture because Gilbert is Mexican too. Sandra is Mexican. We have Anthony Puerto Rican. We have Jorge Puerto Rican. We have a nice mix of people in this production. And the beauty, like they are all Latinos and they put in the 100%. And I'm very surprised. She mentioned during the interview this movie have 100 more theater compared with El Cantante. O sea, que era el poder de Jennifer Lopez a Mark Anthony. Tenían una película y esta película tiene 100 teatros más que la película del Cantante. O sea que todo el mundo tenemos que ir a apoyar esta película. Para la gente de Connecticut, que aquí es que tenemos los estudios de La Voz Radio TV, y toda la gente que se quiera anunciar en el programa, saben que pueden contactar aquí a La Voz Hispana para rápido puedan anunciarse y seguir apoyando esta gran emisora, que es de la única forma que podemos llegar donde ustedes, porque si se nos va, se acabaron los reportajes, se acabaron las noticias, y eso es muy importante. Una de las emisoras con más tiempo y trayectoria aquí en el periódico, por supuesto, con más trayectoria aquí en la ciudad de New Haven, Connecticut, y ahora con esta gran ventaja de La Voz Hispana Radio, nos pueden ver en cualquier parte del mundo. O sea, nos pueden ver en España, nos pueden ver en Sudamérica, en Centroamérica, and that is all about. Like, we need to continue supporting. If for any reason you want to advertise over here in La Voz Hispana, that is the place. Okay, how you feel about the interview today?
It was wonderful. We had so many. It was
I know. That was intensive. I don't even take a break. I need water. No me pusieron ni agua ni nada. ¿Qué es esto? Pero mira, nos vamos a ir y antes de irnos quiero darle las gracias a toda la gente y tengo que mandar unos saludos bien importantes rapidito. Tengo que enviarle saludos a la gente de New Jersey. Quiero enviarle un saludito a la gente de New Jersey, espérate que estoy aquí un poquito, a Darwin, un gran abrazo, Tejeda, que es desde República Dominicana, que estuvimos allá haciendo casting para Mr. Latino Top Model, que yo tengo el honor de ser el presidente de este certamen, y estuve con Sael haciendo casting con muchísimo talento y nos trataron súper bien, unos jóvenes también que están haciendo la diferencia ya, y la semana que viene va a ser una de las entrevistas que ustedes no se van a poder perder, porque tenemos en exclusiva a Karen y Ricardo, los bailarines que se han quedado con el mercado americano, NBC, por el programa World of Dance, y mañana tienen que ver el programa porque mañana es la semifinal, a ver si ellos pueden lograr la final, así que no se pierdan el programa. Karen y Ricardo, un besote, que nos trataron súper bien. Perdón, nos trataron súper bien, ¿no? Una entrevista que no se pueden perder, y la semana que viene es que vamos a estar presentando la entrevista que está a otro nivel y con mucha sorpresa, porque nosotros le vamos a dar la exclusiva y vamos a estar allá cuando se sepan quiénes fueron los campeones. Sael, something else for your people.
For everybody who didn't understand that, we have a lot of surprises coming next week, including an interview with Cardin and Ricardo. It's going to be the first exclusive release after the World of Dance show. You'll see if they won or didn't win. And we also have other interviews from the
we have another interview from the Salsa Congress. We have some video. Oh, you know what? We have somebody very important next week. We have the 24 karat gold chef from New York City. He's coming straight from New York City over here because he make food with 24 karat gold. And I eat already, and we got to have a little bit of interview because I went over there to New York. I do a little bit of filming. Me grabaron comiendo 24 quilates. Mira, me comí unos nachos de 24 quilates. Y cada vez que yo me los comía, sufría. Pues decía, Dios mío, tanto oro perdiéndose. y lo peor es que una pizza de este hombre, creo que valen $3,000 una pizza con oro. Y, o sea, que yo me comí, and eat nachos, almost $1,000 in nachos.
How many calories?
No, don't worry about the calories. He watching me now the calories. Ok, mi gente de otro nivel, nos vemos. Let's go. Nos vamos, y gracias a todo el personal de aquí. Nos vamos con la película Shine.
Dancing connects us.
Octubre 5 en los teatros. Chao.
To the very last echo.
Are you back for good? Here for business.
We all know that gentrification is a dirty word in this city.
You turned your back on your family for a payout.
This change isn't for us. It's to remove us.
Se rumora que salimos a cazar, que andamos en máscara.
If one building stands firm, it can't complete the project. This ain't no